Hello YouTube, the Tribe of the Horror Realm, we're back doing a video. It's been a while. We survived Hurricane Irene, who
Yeah.
came and freaking left us powerless for days. We didn't have any power whatsoever, so
She kicked our ass.
we pretty much had to spend nights staring into the abyss
We had candlelight.
occasionally. So anyhow, this is a video response to the 13th Wolfman's Top 5 series. This is number 9, Top 5 Animated Films. And it's really tough because there's so many films. I mean, you could narrow it down and say what are the top 5 Disney films, top 5 Pixar's. But this is top 5 everything. So this is really tough. I'm a huge animation fan, seen so many of them. Big thing with his challenge is it has to be at least a 60-minute movie. I think most of the ones we picked are. Um, but if he really wants to, he can go check on IMDb the running times. Um, so for myself, my picks are basically, there are some of Thomas's picks that immediately came to mind when this topic came up, and she hit a few on the head when I discussed them. So as much as I love a lot of their picks, I'm going to have to go in different directions from them just to make it a little more interesting. So, Teresa, start. Give me your 5.
Okay, my number 5 is Finding Nemo. I thought it was a very, very cute film to do with fish and sea life. And my favorite character in it was Dory, who was played Ellen DeGeneres did her voice. She was just very, very funny. I thought she was very, very comical. Um, just a laugh out loud kind of film, and a lot of love and a lot of love in it, and it was a bit sad in some parts. My number 4 was Aladdin. I loved Aladdin. Beautiful animated love story. Kind of like a princess and a pauper kind of thing. Um, it was very, very nice. It was very well made, and just to let you know, they may be a nobody to some people, but under that exterior, they are somebody, and you get to find out that. Um, my third one was, oh, oh, it was such a good movie. It was very, very well made. There's very exotic animals that I've never seen before. um, Dogs that can talk, a beautiful relationship between an old man and a little Boy Scout. Um, it, it was very,
An up and up relationship, not
yeah.
any of those
And you just find out all the love that's in there, and this little boy just has so much love to give, and they just have created a great relationship. Um, my my fourth one, number 2 is Over the Hedge. This is very special to me and Chris. This is our first animation movie that we saw when we began dating. It was just great. A whole yard full of forest animals that come together and are friends and work together, and try to do was gather things up for their hibernation, and it was just a great film. If you want to check it out, I suggest it's a must see. And my number 1 pick of all is Despicable Me. My favorite animated movie. I love this movie most of all because of the Minions. It was just a great movie, and it's just, I remember on my wedding day, his friend works at a movie theater, and I always used to talk to the Minions. So on that day, he got me a Minion for my wedding gift, and it was great. And it was just he had these inflatable Minions that were the promos for the movie, and he snagged them for me. But great movie. All the characters are great. Laugh out loud film, and it has a moral story. Wonderful.
Alright, I'll run through it real quick in case people haven't already toddled off to watch cats on treadmill videos. Um, Again, I'm avoiding picks that were already made by 13th Wolfman, though I would say Fritz the Cat, love it, one of my favorites. Great social commentary. A couple weeks ago, I actually introduced it to Teresa, and yeah, Nine Lives of Fritz the Cat, awesome. Um, Heavy Metal should be on almost everyone's list. Just fantastic film. Same thing for American Pop. Great story. Very underrated. A lot of people don't have the same feel for that one as they do others from the Ralph Bakshi canon. But so anyhow, my choices didn't mirror theirs in any way. One would be Grave of the Fireflies. Really not an upbeat film at all, but it's one that you don't watch per se for enjoyment as much as experiencing. Similar like Schindler's List. The premise is basically you follow the lives of two young children who were left without family and without parents because of the bombings during World War II Japan. Not an upbeat film, but again, an experience. Um, then going into the Disney canon of films, um, Emperor's New Groove, really an underrated film. A lot of great gags in it. Great moral where the Emperor Cusco excuse me, finds out that he doesn't have riches in the gold and the jewels he has, but he can find riches in having people that love him and that he can love back. So it's a great story. And even though I'm not a David Spade fan whatsoever, enjoyed it thoroughly. Very underrated. Um, for vintage Disney, I grew up on a lot of them, so they're very close to my heart. But the one that sticks out is Sleeping Beauty. Probably some of the best matte paintings in animated films. Absolutely amazing. Um, I can look at still shots from Sleeping Beauty all the time, just staring into the backgrounds of it. And also had a great villain in Maleficent. Moving to Pixar, Monsters Inc. Just funny gags left and right. When you have little monsters that look like a hand with eyeballs, and they give them a high five and knock the bejesus out of them, that's funny. When you have little monsters working around just shouting out Mike Wazowski's name, it's a little TV moments. Or I don't know. I mean, or Wazowski just getting excited when he's slighted in commercials and on magazine covers. It's just all these little gags that just become silly, humorous moments. And for the fifth one, I'm going to go with, he said we can go with puppets as well. Um, Peter Jackson's Meet the Feebles. Basically, if you haven't seen it, Peter Jackson takes the Muppets and gives them freaking addiction. Sex addiction, drug addiction, um, violence, murder, alcoholism, everything wrapped up. It is a twisted film. Similar to like Bad Taste and Dead Alive, Meet the Feeble, the revered creator of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, this guy did all these whacked out films, and Meet the Feebles is right up there as far as out there. So that's it. She's got her five in Finding Nemo, Aladdin, um, Up, Over the Hedge, Despicable Me, Graveyard of the Fireflies, Empress New Groove, Sleeping Beauty, Monsters Incorporated, and Meet the Feebles. Thank you very much for taking the time, and thanks a lot, Thomas, for putting out the top fives. They're pretty fun to do. Bye-bye.
Bye.